can you believe it? It's less than a month before the domestic tourism season goes into full throttle. It's normally after the December 16 public holiday when many businesses close and South Africans return home or to the coast or the bush for a holiday. And with our COVID cases really quite low at the moment, our vaccination rates increasing, albeit slowly, and international travel restrictions easing almost everywhere, there are high hopes this December will recoup some of the losses of last year. Well, let's get a measure of how bookings are going with Tshivhengwa, CEO of the Tourism Business Council of South Africa. Tshifhiwa, thanks so much for joining us. So, is the tourism business back with a bang?
Well, thank you for having me, and good evening to you and your viewers. I wouldn't say with a bang, but things have improved since we last spoke, and the previous restrictions that were imposed on interprovincial travel, as well as the curfew and many other things that it was imposed on. So things have improved significantly. We have seen that during the festive season, we will have more people, traveling around South Africa, and they're mostly South Africans, which is a good thing. And we have seen that the international carriers, these are the airlines that are coming from Europe, the US, and many other parts of the world, increasing their capacity coming into South Africa. So it's a good sign that things are improving in a significant way compared to last year. But we still have a long way to go in terms of recovering to the capacity of 2019. But everything is looking good, it's looking bright. There are lots of green shoots, and we're happy about that. And this means that many people, will now, get paid a little bit more than what they were getting paid. And those that are sitting at home may be recalled to go back to their offices.
Yeah, we know that the international visitors are the ones who bring the big bucks. How are the international bookings looking?
Well, from the international side, usually the biggest indicator is the fact that, the airlines that are coming into the country, when they increase the capacity, it means that there are more people that are demanding the destination than usual. And we've seen this with the capacity coming from Europe, UK, coming from Germany, the Middle Eastern airlines increasing their capacity, and also the American airlines increasing their capacity. It shows us that, with this increased capacity, there's a strong demand in the source markets, and it simply means that we're going to see the results here at home through the shares of the large hotel groups and many listed companies, that are looking at this in a positive way, and they can see that, the forward book is looking, positive. So overall, we are seeing that there is increase in international, tourists, and we will see the numbers when, let's just say, reports, shortly. But it's positive. The fact that the airlines have increased the capacity, it's a positive. The fact that, there's probably more demand in terms of the visa applications in our mission, these are South African missions abroad, it's positive. And also the fact that the e-visa system, it's being rolled out, it's a positive thing. So we anticipate that, come this festive season and next year, we'll start to see at least a 60% capacity compared to 2019. And when we start to see 60% capacity compared to 2019, it means that things are looking better. However, there are still impediments, like, your load shedding is still an impediment, and many other policies that we still need to work on to make sure that when tourists arrive in the country, they are able to get transport, and those transport have permits coming from the Department of Transport, where we still have challenges, at the moment. So there are positive things, but we need to clean our house, and we need to make sure that we don't have these impediments, when people arrive in the country. And also entrepreneurs are able to make money out of this, both from the informal and informal side of tourism.
How worried are you about a fourth wave and the beaches closing again?
Well, it's something that we are worried about. It keeps me, up at night because we've seen what happened last year when it comes to, numbers increasing and the response that we usually get, from lawmakers or from government. It really worries me, and it's something that the entire industry is worried about. So we cannot have or afford to have a situation whereby we close the beaches or the parks, we tamper with the curfew or interprovincial travel ban. We cannot afford to have that. It will destroy this industry and what's left of it. Everyone is positive. Everyone has worked hard. and we have started receiving deposits and people are back at work. We simply don't have money to give back, but we have experiences that we want to give those that have booked to be able to enjoy their time with their families and to be able to enjoy what this country has to offer and enjoy this festive season. It's been a rough 2 years or close to 2 years. So this is the time when everyone will be looking at, how do I, kick my feet up and be able to reflect on the year. And we should be able to do that. So the restrictions are not going to help us. However formed they are and however, they are motivated, they are not going to help our industry because we work, in a situation where we've already accepted the money, as I've said, we're already preparing. So simply to say that, well, bring that money back to us because we're not going to be able to go in, it's not desirable for us. So we don't want any more restrictions. We want to be able to trade, we want to recover. As I've said, a lot of people are looking forward to receiving higher levels of earnings in terms of their own personal earnings. Entrepreneurs are looking forward. People have put together events. The only thing that we're going to always be doing is to keep to the protocols that we have set out for quite a number of months that we've been following, to do tourism safely, to make sure that we sanitize, and to make sure that there's social distancing and all other measures that have been there already. We'll continue to do that and we'll enforce that.
Well, thank you very much. It has indeed been a rough year and a half, 2 years, and we all really need a holiday. It's very encouraging to hear that bookings are up. Tshifhiwa Tshivhengwa, CEO of the Tourism Business Council of South Africa.